What's up, everybody? It is Matt from Lectric All Wheel, and I know through the Lectric community, a lot of you have been asking, how can I get some USB plugs into my factory system? And while it hurts my heart that you're not asking about dual battery, we do understand that some of you just don't need it, but you would like to have those extra USB plugs for your accessories and run them off of your factory battery. So that's what we're going to do. For this, you will need our XT60 to USB adapter plug set, and then you will need some XT60 extension cables from Lectric All Wheel. You may need 2 sets of extension cables dependent on your placement and how you go about this. What I'm going to show you is getting it plugged into the factory system, and then I'm going to run it out and I'm going to put it here where the bike lock would typically be, and I'm going to use a bike case cell phone bag. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out e-bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. You guys got to get in that Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your e-bike friends. This should be a very quick install. I anticipate less than 10 minutes. I've been inside and out of an XP 3.0 more times than I can count. Also, you guys that are on these things with this rigid body frame, suspension seat posts. I'll leave a link. Just check it out. Trust me, I promise it will change everything for you. Let's get to it. Okay, the ends on this USB adapter are XT60s. What you'll notice is it's XT60 inside the 3.0. If you guys are wanting the old light, the XP light, if you want the 1.0 or the 2.0, and you order these products, for the first few of you, you just email me when you make your order and say, hey, I need the Dean's T-plug adapters, and we'll send them out with you because I know you guys have been with us from the beginning. All right. Also, you may have to undo your motor cable on the backside near the wheel to get enough slack to get your controller out. Just keep that in mind. If that's the case, don't worry. Don't pull too hard. Just get your controller out so you can see through to the bottom hole. You're going to take your extension cables and you're going to run up a male and female end through the bottom into this housing. So this end and then this end, one of each. All right, now you've got your cables up and through. You're going to unplug your plate and you're just going to plug the appropriate ends into those cables. And that's it. I'm going to set them down just enough. Roll my controller back in there. Get it all nestled down into the bottom. Close this thing up. All right, now I'm going to close this battery, or close the bike so the battery is making contact. It will not turn on until I make the connection with the adapter, so keep that in mind. Okay, here it is. This is the adapter, USB plugs. Now, if you pull too tight on these cables, they'll just come loose from the plate from which you just attached it, so be careful. So I'm just going to plug it in appropriately. Now, I know that my key is on for my bike, so what I'm going to do is test for power. And for that, I brought out the iPad, and I also brought out these flashing LEDs for some of you guys that like your glow rides. I know I've demonstrated this. I just like doing it anyway. Okay. Apple charging cord. There's that. iPad. We're just going to wait to see if we can get a charge indication when I plug it in. Yes, I know it's 100%, but it lit up, and you can also see that it's charging in the top right-hand corner, so that's good. Music sync, LEDs, love these to death. I'm gonna go ahead and plug them in. And they're working, and they'll actually sync to my voice right now. But what I'm gonna do is just play some music so you can see it. Also recognize that the bike is not on, this is on, and you're getting power to the devices. I love this. So if you guys are on glow rides, if you need other accessories, you can actually string these to your bike and have them out at night. They will actually play and sync to your music. You can hook up a jam box, whatever you want that takes USB power. 5-volt, 3 amp max, gonna split, but it's gonna give you that USB accessory power off of your factory battery like you're desiring. And that's it. What I'll do now is just gonna put this in right here. This is where I like to stow, and this is the case from Bike Case. It's for a phone. Get rid of this packaging. So now I'm just gonna run my 2 cables right up through the bottom here. I'll go ahead and unplug these accessories. And then I'm just gonna stick them inside the bag. One thing I like about this bag is it has 2 zippers. So now that I have this bag strapped to the bike, the one thing I like about it is I'm gonna stick all my stuff in here, which is good. And then since I don't want to put another set of cables on here, you can if you want to run your stuff to the rear rack, but it has the 2 zippers where I can just get them in on the side and then close it all up. And my USB plugs are inside right now, so I really appreciate that fact. Okay, now to show that the bike works, let's go ahead and get some power on. Turn on PAS 1, let you see some wheel spin. Perfect. Well, there you have it. We have successfully and quickly installed plug-and-play USB adapters in the factory inline setup. It is drawing power from the factory battery and also allowing it to continue to run from the factory battery, which we really, really like. Worth noting, this bike has a thumb throttle. It has the suspension seat post, the brown wall tires, and it did have dual battery. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the other videos that we have. This USB accessory can be used with the Datex DX2, and we will be coming out with a multi-battery combiner, probably 4, so it's going to be the DX4. It will allow you to add 4 inputs, so 4 batteries, and then it will have 4 outputs as well. So you can have your USB accessory and Dual controllers, if you want to go dual motor bike, that is a lot of extra work, so just keep that in mind. But this is pretty simple and it's economical for those of you who just don't need the extras with the dual battery setup. This is the way to go. We are a big fan of the bike case bag, so keep that in mind. We will link everything in the description below. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary, and if you're in the area, check out E-Bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group, make an event, and go for a ride with your friends. Really want to thank everyone for all the support. Chris Cross had no idea. I feel bad for not paying that much of attention. Richard Lewis, we appreciate you too. Thank you very much. And everyone else that has supported us from the beginning. You guys know who you are. My sticker friends, it's coming, so bear with us. We're going to get it out there, trying to figure out the best way to do that. We've been working on packaging for the products as well. That's it from me. We'll talk to you next time.